everybody, and welcome to my channel. And if you've been here before, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing my fall seasonal favorites. And I used to do monthly favorites, but the idea is that sometimes I don't have enough time to spend with a product before it's the end of the month and I want to talk about it. So I thought by doing seasonal favorites and showing you guys the things I really liked all fall long, I have a little bit more time to really make sure they are real favorites and real good stuff before I talk about them. If you guys like this idea, please thumbs up this video or leave me a comment letting me know. If you'd like me to go back to monthly favorites, leave a comment and let me know. So let's get started. My skin has been really dry, just like everyone else. I'm sure like everyone you watch on YouTube has been like, so my skin's been dry because it's fall. But mine's been pretty bad. So I have been using a few things to help with that. So my 3 quick skincare things that I've been using to combat this dryness is the Trader Joe's Nourish Dermatologist Formulated Antioxidant Facial Serum. I got this at Trader Joe's, and you put it on under your moisturizer, like you wash your face and you put this on as like a first layer. It has done such a nice job of helping me retain moisture along with my my regular moisturizers and stuff like that. But yeah, it's really good. If you have a Trader Joe's near you, definitely check it out because it's totally worth it. And then my Lily Fox Kalahari Eye Serum, and it's a little tiny sample that I got in a Petit Flower box. It has a little dropper, and this stuff, I have been patting it on my eye area before I put on my eye cream, and I really do think it has helped with hydration. It has helped with fine lines that come from dehydrated skin. So it has done a lot, and I will probably buy the full size of this. Okay, and then for my body care, Nubian Heritage Mango Butter. This is a very thick buttercream product. I mean, you can like, nothing's coming out, it's upside down. It's basically just shea butter and vitamin C, but it has really helped with my super dry areas. So that is something to check out, and you can find that online. I'll put a link to it down below. I have got a foundation routine that I feel like has been working for me very well lately. So the first step is I put on my e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. It's the little pink one. And then for foundation, I have been mixing together the e.l.f. Flawless Finish in Porcelain, which is, I think, their lightest shade. It's really pretty light. And then the Wet n Wild Coverall Foundation in Fairlight, which has a little bit of pink to it. I have a neutral skin tone, so if I mix like this white that makes it light enough that this color matches and doesn't look orange, it's a pretty good match. I'm wearing it today, and I think that it's a nice match, and it also gives me more coverage. So I want that coverage, but I don't want to look like Crypt Keeper. And this combination together has been a-okay. It has done a good job. And it has not made my skin look super dry. And I'm applying it with a wet Real Techniques sponge. This one just got cleaned, that's why it's really big and fluffy. But the Real Techniques sponge is amazing. I would say it's the best beauty blender dupe I've ever used. First of all, is a setting spray. It's my Medusa's Makeup Setting Spray. I got this in the November Medusa's Makeup box. It's pretty good. You get 1 fluid ounce. It has a little bit of a weird smell, but it's not bad. It's a very like organic smell. But I do feel like it helps with my makeup longevity. And I have been spraying it on a brush and using it to sort of use powder on my eyebrows, and I feel like it really stays on. So that is the Medusa's Makeup Setting Spray. Pretty dang good stuff. Next is, let's do blush. So for blush, I've been using 2 different ones. One is the ColourPop Hello Kitty Super Shock Cheek in Coin Purse. And you can still get this, I think, on the ColourPop website. So it is a very vivid pink. That's just slightly warm. That is a very concentrated swatch. But this is so beautiful, blended out, very sheer on the cheek. And then the other one that I love, and this is just a sample size, but I will get the full size when I run out, is the Firene Greek Goddess blush, and it is another warm, bright pink shade, and I will compare them. So that is the Firene Greek Goddess underneath, and you see it's just a little bit more peachy and a little bit less true pink. That's the one I'm wearing today, and I use a very light hand. I use an e.l.f. small stipple brush and just barely put that on, but it does such a nice job of just bringing life to the face. And then I have a highlighter that I love. I'm wearing it today. And it is the Notoriously Morbid White Lighter Witch. This came in the Vanishing cabinet for November. So I don't know if you can get this all year round, but all their highlighters are pretty good. But this is, I'll do a concentrated swatch. So when it's in a concentrated swatch, it's like a white gold. But as you can see on, it just blends out beautifully, and you can make it as intense as you want because it's a powder highlighter. It comes in this little sifter top container, and you can really intensify it, or you can wear it very softly like I do. And then last but not least, for face things, I've got my Firene finishing powder in Bollywood Sorcery. I got the sample, I loved it, I bought a full size. It comes in this little cute sifter jar with the little gold, with the little silver ring around it and a clear top. It is the best finishing powder I've ever used. I don't know if you can see it on my skin because it's a pretty good match. It's a yellow based finishing powder. I'm wearing it all over my face today. It's one of the only finishing powders that I can wear all over my face and not feel like I look super dry. It does not add any coverage to my foundation. It just gives me this luminous glow and sets my makeup perfectly so it lasts all day after I spray it with the setting spray. First of all, ColourPop Muse. I owned Weenie and I didn't really think I needed this, but I bought it anyway on like a whim. It is the most gorgeous, intense, sort of rose gold copper shade in the entire world. And I will just pat this all over my eye and put on like mascara and liner and pretty much be done. It is such a great one shadow look type shade. My Medusa's Makeup Brown Sugar. I got this in my first Medusa's Makeup box. It continues to be my favorite product I've ever gotten from them. It's one of their eye dusts. It's a pretty similar color to Muse, but it is more red. So that is a concentrated swatch of brown sugar. Let's see, a few others here. Firene, I've got 3 from Firene. This is Faust. Faust is a gorgeous, complicated brown shadow. So that is Faust. And actually, that's the other thing, I should segue into this. One of the other things I really love from Firene that I've been using a lot is Pixie Epoxy, which is their foiling medium. So when I show you the Firene shadows, I'm actually going to get a little bit of the Pixie Epoxy on my hand and use that so I can swatch it and have it look its absolute most sparkly Fandango fantasticness. So let's try that again. That is Faust over a primer. Isn't that just awesome? It's brown, but it's got a lot of depth and bronziness to it. Another Firene shadow that I love, this is the one I'm wearing today over my eyeliner, is Fire Opal. So that is Fire Opal, which is like a crazy, I don't even know, bronze, gold, copper. It looks brown. And then when you actually put it over like a mixing medium or something like that, it just comes alive. And I love it. And then one more Firene is the Calipigian. I never say it right. Callipygian. Calipigian or Figian. And it's a green, and it is such a good green. Like, look at that over the Pixie Epoxy. It is absurd. And then finally, also from Notoriously Morbid, from that box, the Wicca Wonder, which was from the Charmed November subscription box. It had a Charmed theme. It is a purple. and it's a great purple. So let me get some of that on my hand. There we go. And what I like about this, it was very dark and deep. It's just a beautiful purple color. For lips, I will show you first of all 2 things that are just lip balm favorites of mine and a lip liner favorite. And that is Burt's Bees Mint Cocoa and Vanilla Bean. Vanilla Bean you can get all year round, but Mint Cocoa is limited edition. I bought like 4 of these because I love them and I want to use them all year. They smell like mint chocolate and they are delicious. And what I like about them is I can put them over my ColourPop lipsticks that are kind of matte and drying. And I actually feel like they don't move them around, but they do add some hydration back in. So that's why I like the Burt's Bees ones. Now for lipstick, I'll start with the one that I'm actually wearing right now. And that is ColourPop Ultra Satin in Hutch. So there it is. There's it on me. And here is a swatch of Hutch. I have been so into these sort of vampy plum shades lately. It's just crazy. So that is Hutch. It's really dark. But as you can see, it's also kind of wearable. At least on me, I feel like it's okay. Another wine plum shade is the NYX High Voltage in Wine and Dine. You can get this now in their turned up formula. It's the same formula, same color, but that is Wined and Dined. Beautiful wine red color. And then 2 Urban Decay ones that I've been loving is the After Dark Comfort Matte in the Vice formula. That is After Dark. And as you can see, it's pretty similar to Wine and Dine. It's a little pinkier. So if you wanted a less expensive alternative to an Urban Decay, the Wine and Dine might not be a bad option. And then Urban Decay Rocksteady is another one that I've worn a lot when I've wanted a red. It is just a great fall red. It's not too warm. It's not too cool toned. It's just a really nice balanced dark red. I mean, ultra matte, and it's Mama, which is this amazing burnt orange shade, which I really love, and I find it surprisingly wearable. It goes more red on me, which actually helps it to be more wearable. And then when I've wanted something a little bit more neutral, I have been wearing Jouer Petal de Rose. This stuff is great. I love Jouer's lipstick formula. I love this color. I love the smell. It's like a bakery vanilla, but do you see it's just a really soft rose color and it's been great. It looked really pretty with Mousse all over the lid, that ColourPop Rose Gold Copper, and just this as a lipstick. Just a great simple look. And then because I've been wearing all these dark vampy lipsticks lately, I have been lining the outside of my lips with Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in Ozone, which is a great, you can't even see it, I just swatched it, I don't know why, it's a clear pencil. But you use this outside of your lip line as a barrier, and it does a fantastic job of keeping things from migrating. First of all, a tea that I love that you can get right now, it's a holiday tea that's limited edition. It is the Bigelow Ginger Snappish Tea. Comes in a box like this. This tastes like ginger and all things delicious. It's an herbal tea, and it's got a little bit of a lemon flavor in it as well, but it's like a lemon ginger with a little bit more bite than they usually have, and I love it. Once again, I stock up on that when it comes to town. And then I've got 2 pairs of, two clothing items. They're both leggings from LuLaRoe, which is a company that you can buy from only on like Facebook and online. But they make these amazing leggings. These are both Halloween themed because I got them from my mother-in-law, and she was so kind as to get me these little Halloween ones in October. But do you see the waistband on these? They have this like yoga waistband, so they're really comfortable. So this is the first pair. It's got mummies all over it. Loved these. I wore these all October and most of November with like a black sweater. And then I also have these, which are really fun. They are these like weird little werewolf monster guys. Like, how cute is that? But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!